When DeWolf Hopper broadcasted to his biggest audience. Radio broadcast, August 1922. 6 people had to do all the audible laughing for an audience optimistically estimated at 300,000 when DeWolf Hopper broadcasted his famous voice from WJZ in Newark, New Jersey recently. But the laughter proved a boon to the great comedian because he could judge by its duration just when the points of his jokes had sunk in, and it was time for him to resume his monologue. "It was a peculiar and dramatic sensation," he said, "speaking to thousands upon thousands of people you couldn't see. I couldn't realize that so many people were hearing me. My performance lasted about 20 minutes, 5.5 of which I devoted to reciting Casey at the Bat. That was the hardest thing of all because I couldn't gesticulate. I had to keep my mouth about 6 inches from the little drum suspended in front of me." Mr. Hopper's mobile voice sank to a sorrowful note as he spoke of the difficulty of delivering this famous baseball recitation without the emphatic gesticulations which have delighted his audiences for more than a quarter of a century. His fists involuntarily clenched themselves. "I couldn't do this," he said mournfully, "when I came to the line, 'Strike out.' It was a peculiar thing, however, that I think I never recited Casey better. There I was in that long, narrow room, with no way to tell whether I was pleasing my audience or not. There were only 6 people in the room, a gentleman and lady who had accompanied me, my son, the soloist who was to follow me, and 2 operators. But they all laughed a lot, and that helped me to judge how long to pause to achieve my effects. I would wait until they stopped laughing, and then begin to talk again. I told jokes and talked about some party and greeted some old friends, who had told me they would be listening in, but of course I couldn't tell how they liked it. In the days after my initial performance, however, I got millions of letters. I remember one in particular which appealed to me. It was from 2 baseball fans telling me how much they appreciated Casey. They wrote that they had been baseball fans all their lives, and that one of them was 82 and the other one was 84. "It was a strange experience at first," he concluded, "but of course I'm used to it now.